Hi guys, Zeth here, and welcome back to another episode of TerraFirmaCraft. So, welcome back. I've been doing a little bit more work. I haven't actually done all that much work off camera yet. I was planning on doing a lot more, but I've been having a lot of fun with Kaizos, so I've been kinda neglecting this a little bit. Just a little bit, but I'll still do my best to get you guys your Tuesday and Thursday TFC. Anyways, here's what I've done with the food storage room. I decided to go with spruce planks because I think that'll actually look halfway decent when it's all said and done. I need to get some more spruce farmed up though, because well, we need more. Actually, I just thought of something. We're gonna have one floor down there with, yeah, if we took out the top floor, it'd still makes sense, I think, because then we'd just have hickory on this or some other type of wood, and this would be the floor, because we won't likely have another layer of, yeah, let's just do that. Let's get rid of this particular layer of spruce. It's not too long because we have amazing tools either. Or two. That's something nice thing about this series. We finally got to the point where it's like, oh, I want to do this. Well, that's no problem at all to do. Because I mean, we can move water, we can move lava if we put in the time. If we put in the time, we can move lava pretty readily. We have the best tools, and we can have the best armor if I just put it on. Which it's definitely not something you wear around daily. The damage would just accumulate, and ugh, no thanks. I spent too long on that. Gonna have to figure out how I want to move between these levels too. I have an idea that's a bit more elegant than just a ladder too, which is, it's an idea, I guess, but yeah, ladder I think would end up being very deadly here pretty often. But yeah, I think we can just have a... Fine, I'll build a little bridge for a second. Now, can I actually get these gone? Is it... Yeah, that's what I figured. So yeah, I'll just come in there with Douglas fir in the future. Probably next time we're actually around here and I have Douglas fir in my inventory. No idea when that'll actually be. It's not exactly a top priority. Oh. You're fine. 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 Yeah, we should be able to do some pretty fancy stuff in here still. And having the... Okay, no, that's actually a good floor to have the spruce walkway on. I figured, yeah. It's like, wait, did I just put it on the top floor again? No, I put it one, dang it. Put it one below, so we're all good. So, my main goal for today is actually not to do too much more work on that, because this actually, it's gotten old working on it already. It's been a lot of work that I've spent on this. I mean, I'm not kidding when I say, despite having incredibly good tools, it took forever to dig this thing out. Man, I don't want to have to do that one again for a while, anyway. But I do plan on keeping, or doing that building somewhat soon. Hopefully finishing it, I guess I should be saying. But I'm not going to promise that it's going to be finished soon. The next thing I really wanted to get to, though, is going to be the pen over here. Come on. Run. Run, little guy. It is still early winter. Darn. I was hoping it'd be a little bit less early. I really hope we actually get our grains to feed these youngins before we have an issue. Because that would really suck. I'd be really kind of bummed if we... Oh, it's not quite what I wanted to do. But yeah, I'd be really bummed if our donkey and horse both become of age. Well, become to the age where they no longer are tameable for riding and all that. And we didn't get to tame them for riding. Because they're a absolute pain in the butt. Okay, can I get you over here? Just, no, stop it. Stop fighting. You're gonna be a pain, aren't you? Okay, you over there. Perfect. That's actually okay. Like, kind of. It's not a... Okay, fine. So the next part for this... And I did get our little baby horse, or donkey, finally squared away. Guy's so annoying. Anyways, the next stage for this is going to basically be digging the actual pit. Why am I doing this? I just got done digging a pit. Why am I digging another? Nah, just kidding. So with the rest of today's episode, I've got an idea. I put in the bridge here. I think it'll turn out fine. It doesn't look too bad. It could use some more details. I might come underneath. And we'll get to those in a second. I'm thinking of coming underneath and putting granite brick along the bottom. And possibly deepening this in some areas. At the very least, we're going to have to take off this layer. Because I want this to have grass/dirt underneath. Because, well... this is going to have the sheep, and they kind of need that. Anyways, a while back, I installed an add-on for TerraFirmaCraft that is like... it's something like the decorations add-on or something like that. That's actually what these are from. Not the gems themselves, of course, but these are... basically, they're gems it actually gives the gems a use. And that is actually... both decoration and they actually do produce light. F3. Watch those frames drop. Well, you guys probably can't, but I can. Okay, so if you look at... no. Yeah, the BL, block light. Over here it's 0. And as you get closer to these, it actually lights up. And that's because these are, in fact, emitting light. Which I like. I think it's a nice alternative way of having lighting. Another thing that the decorations add-on actually does is gives us another type of brick. So let's take a look. So here are the normal TFC bricks, and they look good. Here are the new bricks from the decorations. As you can see, they have a lot more of a... they're a lot more like the nether brick of vanilla in that they're a lot smaller bricks, which I think it's nice because it'll look different. So you can have similar. Where would the granite one is? You can have similar tiled or similar colored bricks, but they'd still be different enough that you can have different definition parts and stuff like that, which I think is going to be a good thing. The recipe for these wet part of the brick is just that. Really easy, and I think it's pretty cool. I think to get them to be the dried bricks that we actually use to build with, we just have to lay them out and let them dry off, which is kind of cool. I want to say that there is another mod called Millionaire. It's actually the first mod that added villagers. I'm pretty sure it's the first mod that added villagers. But they also have a mechanic where you have to lay out the bricks like this. I think it's a pretty cool idea. It's something I wish vanilla would do a little bit more of, farming in this way. Actually, that's one of my favorite little add-ons that Red Power 2 did was actually the cobble turning to mossy cobble if it's out or if it's near water for long enough. So yeah, I just gotta come back to this in some time. I was gonna say in a couple minutes, but I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. So yeah, over here, what I want to do with you guys is I want to do a little bit of just the grunt work over here. I'm not sure how much of the talking I'm going to have cut out from earlier, but I guess I'll just say it again. I fully plan on this not being the last season of TerraFirmaCraft. I am not ending the series yet, but I'm not 100% sure how much longer it's going to be running. I've loved this series. It's been a lot of fun, but it's also, I'm not entirely sure what else I want to do, and with the food issue that we're having, and especially the issue with the grains and the jute, it's kind of like, the things that I want to go experience, the horses and getting better pigs and all that kind of stuff, it's not something I can do at the moment, which is kind of a little frustrating to me. And even building these animal pens, I'm not going to be able to put animals in these until next fall, most likely. I'm probably going to see if... Oh, yeah, I didn't know the chipped ones would. Okay, cool. But even if I do manage to get... Even if next fall the harvest is still good, or is good, not still good because this harvest was not so good. But if the harvest is good next year, I don't know if our donkey's going to be still around. Isn't still easily tamed. And I don't know, I've been really enjoying it, but at the same point, it's been a lot of grind, and the survival aspect itself is... I think at this point I can say that I've conquered TerraFirmaCraft, at least the current version of it. I mean, that's why I've got zombie awareness and things like that, because I want it to be more difficult. It's annoying for building, but I mean, if you don't have the danger of dying, it's, well, not really survival. Ooh, flawless. There's still plenty of decorating and stuff like that, but I don't know, part of the fun of TFC to me has always been being forced to explore, which, I mean, can be annoying, but yeah, it just feels like there's not much left for me to do. I mean, we're at episode 78 too, so it's like, dang. It really amazes me looking at how long the playlist is. It's like, I mean, each episode is roughly 20 to 30 minutes. So I've put out a lot of hours of TFC, which I actually never expected this to be this long of running of a series. Okay, can drop that. I'm, again, still very happy with how this series has come out, and I don't plan on ending it, but it is... I'm not sure how much more I can do that is not going to be work like this, which does not... It's not exactly the most fun footage. And I could just do montages like I did a couple episodes back. Hi. And that's fine, but a montage is normally only good for like 5 minutes or so. Otherwise, it's just like, okay, this is getting old. So I don't want to have like an entire episode that's a montage or montages of montages or something like that. And plus, ugh, episodes like that, like if I tried to do a montage of just building the preservation building, and that was it, that would be a ton of work, actually. So I guess what I'm asking here is, what do you guys want to see? I mean, I am okay with just continuing to just derp around with you guys and just play some more TFC, but I'd really like to know what you guys want to see out of the series from here on out. I think that's pretty much what I wanted to say about that. It's good timing with the stuff being removed. That was awkward. I don't know why. But with the dirt being gone, that's good timing. Okay, I need to swap these about. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't want you guys to get bored of this, and I don't want my channel to be boring to watch, you know? So if you just, you know, say, hey, I've always wondered about this. Crap. Dang it. Like, I've always wanted to see this done in TerraFirmaCraft. I'm not going to make guarantees because, I mean, I know you guys are going to ask for, like, I've always wanted to see a massive underground city that's rivaling the dwarves, and I don't know if I'd be able to do that. But yeah, I think I'm going to finish this off and probably start editing the episode, which I normally do after everything's recorded, but it'd be nice to figure out how much I'm going to be cutting out. Well, now that I have a rough idea of what I've already talked about this episode, I swear, this episode would have actually been like an hour long if I didn't cut out 90% of it. Well, actually, about 30%. Oh, no. Yeah, about 33%. That's a third. But seriously. Yeah. So this is what our granite brick ended up looking like. It's kind of interesting because this stuff is actually breakable by hand. And it's not just like breakable in the way that glass is, it's actually your hand is as good as a pickaxe. So that's kind of cool because this is, this is a very early game recipe. I mean, you need dirt, clay, and straw. That's early game. But you should be able to still chisel it, I think. Yeah. There we go. That's better. Give it some depth. I think it's only 2. Yeah, 2. So, there. That's done. Things I still need to do with this, though. I want to say we're probably going to need a dirt ladder down for the grass to come down here. I just gotta hope the sheep don't eat it all. What I might end up doing is have it so I have like a breeding population down here, and then have like a area where I just let them run free. Well, no. I just won't breed them all that often, I guess. I think that'll be the best option. But yeah, I need to just build a dirt mound, basically now. Oops, actually you want not quite that many. You want that one down farther. No, dang it. Can't tell I'm just waking up. Okay, that should bring dirt or grass down eventually anyway. If we do... Fine. I'll pay attention to you guys for a minute. But yeah, if we do that, it should be a little bit better even. I've actually, as I understand it, the grass mechanic for TerraFirmaCraft is actually a little bit different than you'd expect. As in different than the vanilla. I'm not entirely sure how it's different, but that's what I've heard is that it doesn't care about the height difference as much, which is kind of nice. But yeah, we'll just let that go, and hopefully we'll be able to do stuff next episode. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I hope you guys don't mind the talk. I'm always a little hesitant to that kind of talk, or I try not to do that all that often because it's kind of, I mean, you guys are here to be entertained, right? Entertained and learn something. So, that's kind of not what happens in episodes like that usually. But we got some good work done anyway. I mean, it's not like world work like what I do or what I've done in previous ones, but this is still pretty important. But anyways, I am going to call the episode here. I already said that before, but I am calling it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.